Do not forget about closing costs. Time and time again, I have buyers reaching out to me thinking about buying a home, and they're trying to factor in how much money they're gonna need for a down payment and just in general to buy this property. So I always hear people talking about down payments, but they don't factor in closing costs. You wanna ensure that you are factoring these in because it can add up to about 2% of the purchase price here in Chicago. So welcome back to the video. If this is your first time here, my name is Jordan Pyle. I'm a real estate agent and team owner of Pyle Residential, servicing buyers, sellers, and investors in the beautiful city of Chicago. If you have any questions regarding your real estate needs, feel free to reach out down below at the real estate strategy call and we can get you set up for success. So let's get into today's video. We're talking about closing costs, what you need to know about them, and how much you can roughly expect them to be. So if this has been helpful, leave a like on this video, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to this channel before you take off today. So without further ado, let's get on into the video. All right, closing costs. This is something that a lot of people overlook, at least in the beginning part of the process of thinking about buying a home. And a lot of times they come to me first. They say, hey, Jordan, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm looking to do. And ultimately, I'm thinking about buying a home. And I think I have about $50,000 basically to put down on a purchase price. And they often say to me, like, hey, how much down payment do you think I need? And that really does vary. I think on average, the national average for home buyers right now is like 10% down. It's not 20%, it's not 5%, it's somewhere right in the middle. But in general, they typically ask me, how much money do I need to buy this home? And I say, well, just factor in essentially whatever you're planning to put down. So after you speak with a lender and you guys talk about what your monthly mortgage payment is that you feel comfortable paying every single month, they're basically gonna back that out to a purchase price. And we're just gonna say that, it's $400,000, for example, for the purchase price of this home. So if you're planning on putting 10% down on $400,000, that's $40,000. And now you have about 2%. So again, 2% is typically the conservative number I give for people to talk about as it relates to closing costs. So really, if you're putting 10% down, expect to have about 12% in liquid cash in order to fund this purchase. If it's 5%, 7%, if it's 20%, 22%, you get the picture. So just to see how this could impact you though, if you're just only expecting to put 10% down and you forget about the 2%, well, in that same example, $400,000 times 2%, it's an extra $8,000 you forgot about. So if you have $50,000 total to invest into this property, and you're thinking that at $400,000 you're going to put 10% down, well, that will work because now you have $50,000, so you have $40,000 for the down payment, and you have about $8,000 in closing costs, so you stay under your $50,000 number. But if you were to over project, and now you're basically at the full $50,000 that you have saved without factoring in closing costs, you could see how that could become an issue. And there's some different ways around that, but in general, just don't forget about closing costs. So the 2% that I talked about, what makes up this 2%? A big portion of this is essentially going to be your transfer taxes, so different taxes that you pay based on city, state, local transfer taxes. You're going to pay an attorney fee, right? So as soon as you go under contract, you're going to basically sign a retainer agreement with an attorney who's going to help you through the process. At least here in Chicago, we are an attorney state. And then you're also going to pay things like appraisal fees. You're going to have inspection fees. So all those things added up equates to about 2%. So when you're thinking about buying a home, just don't forget about closing costs. If this has been helpful, please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so you can catch all of our future videos.